Hi everyone, we're back on our testing kick with, is that what you're doing, our fingers?
Yes.
Testing our blood glucose and ketones to see how different things added to our coffee affect our intermittent fast. We are now working on sweeteners or non-calorie sweeteners. So we get a ton of questions about stevia because I think we have kind of this idea that this is more of a natural type of a sweetener.
Right, yeah, it's derived from a leaf, right? So it's not artificial.
Yeah, so we got up this morning and pricked our fingers to see what our baseline blood glucose and ketone levels were. Then we added 3/8 of a teaspoon of this into our coffees, because 3/8 teaspoon on the package says that that is equivalent to 1 tablespoon of sugar. And then we tested our blood again at 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 120 minutes. Here's what the results showed.
All right, you ready for this?
Yep.
So you started at 1.2 ketone, went up to 1.4, then 1.4, and then back down to 1.2.
Right.
So you really didn't change a whole lot over the 2-hour period.
Right.
Your blood glucose, you started at 84, went to 89, then down to 82, and then finally at 85. So again, you know, a little bit of fluctuation in there, but not a whole lot of movement. It just didn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, that's kind of arbitrary.
Now, if we compare that to just black coffee without stevia, your ketones in those tests actually went up, and your blood sugar stayed about the same. So, you know, that's that question. You know, so it's stevia blunting some of your ketone response, maybe from. Right. So when we tested stevia today, you know, if you just look at those results, it's like, yeah, it didn't do anything to me. Right.
However, if you compare that to not having stevia in my coffee, well, black coffee alone increased my ketones, whereas I got no change in stevia.
It could have negated an effect. We don't. You know, that's kind of conjecture.
Yep. So we have our other metabolism going here.
Yeah. So I was at 0.6 ketones, which I was super happy about, being in ketosis first thing in the morning.
Which is not easy for you.
Right. Then I had my stevia, and it knocked me right down to 0.3.
And he was not happy.
Not happy. I went to 0.4 and then back to 0.3. So over the 2-hour period, it completely kept me out of ketosis. And that's 3/8 of a tablespoon. That's a tiny amount.
That was a tiny amount, yeah.
My blood glucose stayed about the same. I started at 94, went to 99, then to 89, and then to 93. So again, it didn't do a lot there. But if we go back and we look at what happened with black coffee for me, I had a 29-point decrease in blood sugar, blood glucose, when I just had black coffee. So again, you know, is this blunting some of these responses? I mean, obviously, I had an insulin response because my ketones went down. I dropped out of ketosis, you know, officially.
Yeah. So explain that. So we are looking at insulin.
We're looking at two things. So we're looking at, if we have a blood glucose response, that it's probably going to trigger insulin. When insulin is high, it shuts off ketosis, and when insulin is high, you're storing fat instead of burning fat. Right. So those are the two parameters. If we see blood glucose coming down and ketones going up, we know that that's a good thing, because we know that we are staying in fat burning mode. If we see either of those things go the opposite way, blood glucose going up or ketones coming down, then we know that we're probably getting an insulin response, and that is going to, you know, shut down our fat burning machinery, at least temporarily.
So where does that leave us with putting stevia in with like a bulletproof coffee or a keto coffee, where you're mixing fats with the sweetener?
Yeah, I'm going to say it's a bad idea, just based on our results, and you know, of course, I know that we're going to get a lot of heated comments from people. So it won't
be a popular conclusion.
So please, I mean, test it yourself.
Yeah.
See what works for you, because we're two different people, different metabolisms. Yeah. Male, female. You know, for me, I would not use it.
Yeah. Well, and for me, it didn't taste good. But,
it didn't taste good at all.
you know, could have it blunted my ability to produce ketones? You know, it was pretty inconclusive for me as well.
Yeah.
So there you go. those are our results that we got with stevia. Don't shoot the messenger.
Ruined our coffee too.
All right. Hey, I hope that helps to give you some insights. Thanks for watching, and we will be back with some definitive tests on a bunch of different sweeteners for you. We're in the process of pricking our fingers right now. So stay tuned, and we'll bring that to you soon.
Yeah,
Thanks.
we'll see you.